average blows, competitive spirits. Yeah, 13.
Happy day and what it do?
Yes, sir.
It's your boy K here. Look, being average at anything is never great. Being above average at everything kinda makes you awesome.
Yes, sir. And I go by 3% Chi, and the 3 represents the percentage of the world that's identical. Twins. And of course, I'm still seeing, smelling, hearing, tasting, and touching cheekbone every time I swing, goddammit. So what I gotta complain about? So before I introduce who we have during our conversation, they say you can measure how much you mean to somebody by how they introduce you to their world, right? So this is my world, right? The person that we have during our conversation today, he probably don't know this, but he inspired me in a real way, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This person inspired me to do what I'm good at. Matter of fact, to do what I'm great at, because he does what he's great at. You know what I'm saying? When I say blood, I'm not talking about genetics, right? When I say blood, I mean I will drip blood for this man, and I do believe that this man will drip blood for me. We probably won't do that for K, but we'll do it for each other. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, the gift core. Welcome to our conversation, goddammit. What's up, baby? What up, champ?
What's up, bro? I appreciate that, real talk.
Yes, sir. In the right hand. You see the respect? The right hand.
Yo, can I get a fist bump?
Look,
Can I get one too?
Can I get one too?
I just think it's fucked up. Like, Kai took the opportunity to try to outdo me. Like, fuck, man.
Hey, man. So, look, if it's your first time tuning into the show, Kay and I, we are identical twins. For whatever reason, Corey, when people think of identical twins, they think that we could think the same thing. We could feel the same pain. Look, bro, I'm not even going to lie. I am squeezing the shaft of my penis. Do you feel that?
I told you to stop saying shit like that, bro. No, I don't feel that.
All right, well, clearly we don't feel the same pain, but on 3, I'm going to say what's on my mind.
I'm going to say what's on my mind.
Corey, I want you to say what's on your mind as well, all right?
Oh,
on the count of 3. That's cool?
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. The
My
gift
hoodie
is in the building.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
For whatever reason, I thought we was going to be on the same page there.
I said bros.
He said, bros.
I said the gift.
I said bros.
And I said, my goddamn hoodie, goddamn it.
All right, so
we're going to talk about it.
Oh, shit. Okay, so as you can see, none of us are having identical thoughts. However, Kay and I, we are identical twins, just not between the gaps of our teeth. You heard? So, yo, Corey, what we going to be talking about today, bro?
High school.
Yes, sir. So, look, I looked up this definition. I didn't even know there was a definition for high school. But, Kay, do you have a definition?
I got a definition of school, not high school, because,
He shouted. So. Okay, so high school, a school that typically comprises grades 9 to 12, attended after primary school or middle school. Now you want to do the definition of school?
Yeah, Turkey. An institution for educating children or any institution at which instruction is given in a particular discipline. Like boxing, goddammit.
Yes, sir. So we finna, first off, can we dive right in there?
Let's get it.
Oh, all right, cool. We about to dive in it. Look.
Yeah. No, he knew that was coming. That's why he prefaced it like, yo, can we dive? He looked in my eyes and said that shit. And I'm surprised you let
we
that go
having a
down.
conversation. Where you want me to look?
I am wilding. I am wilding for that.
I'll say,
I really do.
wait, where else am I supposed to look when I say that?
Just don't say
Just don't
that.
ask me, just don't ask me that. The fuck?
I am not gonna stop.
We can dive right in?
Look, I'm not gonna stop being myself, sir. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna dive right in there, all right? Look. According to a 2018 report by the Journal of Adolescent Research, researchers found a changing demographic in high school culture influences and other factors that have altered the hierarchy in today's cliques. So I know that was kind of a lot. So basically they're saying what was cool back then in high school is not no longer cool today in high school, right, and the different cliques. So first off, when I say clique, like what does that word mean to you, Cor? Clique.
Your group, your gang, your clan, whatever.
Okay, you saying?
Yeah, your group of people, more or less your friends.
All right, now I have a list of today's top cliques in the high school market today, right? And it is a list of like I said, the journal.com, goddamn, it's not me. So I want to read them, and it is 10. I'm telling you that it's 10 because it's a lot. All right. So what?
Go ahead, sir.
I'm good.
Yeah,
all right. So
go
look, here are the cliques in today's high school atmosphere. All right. So number 1, and this is the rankings, like the hierarchy, right? So number 1, the cool kids, affluent, attractive, and well known, right? Okay, cap. The 2, populars, good-looking kids, always sporting the latest top of the line clothing and tech.
That's
right?
2?
That's number 2, the populars.
I was. Okay.
You would have thought that was.
I was 2, but I was number 1.
You was, but like they said, the market is changing. The market is changing.
Right.
So number 3, jocks. They spend their entire life, or their entire life revolves around sports, and they're often looked at by other cliques as the bullies, the jocks.
So then I was
top 3,
right?
All
3.
So number 4, floaters. They don't really have a specific group of kids that they hang out with, but they're looked at as like shy. But when you like get to know them, they're like extra friendly and shit like that, right? Those are the floaters, right? You look. What's up, bro? We good? Or you just trying to see how it relates
Nah,
to you?
Yeah. Cause right now, all four of those I feel like relate to me. Like I played sports. I thought I was a cool kid. I was damn sure a popular prom king. You looking at him?
Okay.
And I was a floater too. Like there was some times where like I talked to people that I wouldn't talk to. Right?
All right. I mean, it's important to like give positive affirmations and shit, but y'all gassing yourselves right now. Knock it the fuck off, right? Knock it off. Let me finish.
I mean, you was one of them too.
See, look, I'm the only one. Look, I'm the only one.
I toot my own horn now.
Right. I'm the only one that didn't toot my own horn. I was called that, so I appreciate that, brother. But you over here talking about I'm number 1, 2, 3. I didn't do that. But they call me that. So we know who's the real cool kid in the building. You heard? Anyways.
I call him shit. I just want to
Hold on, we do have Nerf guns. We're not sponsored by Nerf at the moment, but look, Nerf, we are gonna holler at y'all, so look forward to the email. But we got Nerf blasters. I said GUNS. My bad. We have Nerf blasters in here, and the reason why we have these today is because we all are cut from the same competitive cloth, I believe. So if somebody say something out of line today, they just getting. Who want this first shot?
First of all, you need to relax.
You missed? No, it didn't come.
Look.
It didn't come up.
Shooting blanks.
Yo, my
That shit hurt. Ow,
You okay, where your volume at, bro? My damn.
bro, that shit hurt.
Anyways, y'all, so we're gonna get to number 5, right? Number 4 was floaters. Number 5, we good to continue, bro?
Yeah, man.
Number 5, the good ats. They are good at just about everything, and generally they participate and excel in a multitude of extracurricular activities, right? And I know y'all about to say, "Oh, I was a good at too." Yeah, shut the hell up, all right? Number 6, middle of the field. They are usually academically advanced and influenced by art. They embrace things that's not mainstream, right? And that's called the middle of the field. My bad, this list is long. I said it was 10. It's actually 12, God damn it. But the reason why I have to go through all of them is because there's somebody that can relate to one of these things. You know what I'm saying? So I want to not include them. So number 7, fine arts. Kids who use color, art, tattoos, piercings, and other body modifications to express themselves. I'm sure we know people like that, goddamn. Right? You good?
Go ahead, man. Get through this, man. I'm trying to pedal through this shit.
Oh, my fault. Number 8, the brains. Smart kids who excel in their schoolwork and grades. Number 9, the normals. They are unknown and feel invisible. I'm sorry you guys feel that way. Number 10, stoners, called burnouts or potheads or druggies. God damn it. Number 11, now this is a new one, right? This is a new group or a new clique. Anime fans. Right? They embrace Japanese pop culture. Core watches a lot of anime, that's why he put his hands down. Or his head down. All right. And then the last one, number 12, is loners. Kids with little to no friends who are content with being alone. So I did say 12 of them things, and I know.
Run it back from the tippy.
Right. So before I run it back, I am asking you guys.
Yo.
The tippy. Look, I'm about to blast your ass. You say that again,
We got the head of the Pause Patrol right here.
Yeah, he's here in the building.
You are looking at him.
And that's the real reason why I got these Nerf blasters. If he hit a couple blasting his ass. But anyway, so out of those, which one would you say that you are right now? Not in high school, right now. So I'll run them back without the explanation. My fault. It's kind of a lot. So the cool kids.
I got you.
Oh, let's get it.
I'm a floater.
You're a floater. Ooh. And why would you say you are a floater right now, my guy?
Because I'm I'm gonna move in between each one of those groups.
Okay. Respect. Okay, respect. Yeah, can I get some? Yeah. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect. I know you're a lefty. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Damn. Do it again. Do it again.
God, y'all might actually fight.
Nah.
Yeah, and you don't want that because
you got the robo.
Not today.
Yeah, but I'm saying that shit hurt, bro. Like more than you would expect for a nerd. Kai, I'm listen, bro.
Right, now I'm gonna respect it. I know. Okay, when they came in, I said, "Damn, these bullets different. They're not like y'all's. They're not like that. They rubber. They got the rubber bullets." Yeah. My apologies.
You gotta load that up with those.
Yeah, that's for y'all. Why not even put that there?
Them shits would break. It would break
all
that.
my shit's here. But anyways, Kay, which one do you feel that you are?
Yeah, I told you I would
now?
need you to just
run it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool kid, popular, jock, floater, good at, middle of the field, fine arts, the brains, normal, stoner, anime fan, and loner. You can choose that one if you want.
The good at.
Good. Oh, you're good at.
Yeah, turkey.
And I'm just, if y'all forgot, they're good at just about everything and generally participate and excel at a multitude of extracurricular activities. So wait, since you said that, what is one thing that we wouldn't expect that you participated in that you excelled in? Look, he good at lying, goddamn. Good at lying.
See, I don't. That's actually a good ass question. I'm good at everything. Goddamn it, just take my word for it. All right.
Nah, I can't really do that.
That's
sir.
all right.
But,
That's all right.
Okay, Kay says he's a good at. Gore said he is a floater. The champ is here.
Kai, what are you good at? What are you good at, sir?
I was waiting for it. Damn. All right. And if y'all forget to ask me, right? We got these Nerf guns. Remember that I'm blasting.
Oh, you want me to shoot you? Oh,
nah. But anyways, I would agree with what Core said.
Floater.
I mean, even though like it said the cool kids and the populars are beautiful freaking people, I'm a beautiful person. That's a fact. That is a Fendi, right? However, right, I'd say I'm a floater because I mingle with people at the top, and now I've come to learn that I can. The people that's at the bottom who are content with being alone, I've developed the skills to like let them know they're important and you don't got to be alone. There's people that want to hang out with your ass. And what's up, K? You looking all confused? What's going on?
I'm just trying to see through this headgear, bro. All right. Yeah. Kyle, you need to relax.
I just wanted to see if the bottle was gonna move. Swallow the bottle.
Hey.
I wanted to say it.
Yo, bro, you gotta relax. I can't even blast mine.
Bro, that's I'll take that.
Wait, do I need to cue myself up? Is that why?
Yeah, go ahead. All right. So anyway, K, you want to jump into a misconception real quick? I'll let one of y'all shoot me if y'all want. Like, not with this.
So anyway, a misconception as it pertains to high school is only popular kids have fun. It might sound stupid. Like now we're grown, we're adults, but no sir, because people that you think are geeks or whatever, or in the band club, right? They are having a great ass time doing what the hell they like to do.
That's an assumption. We don't know they're having a great time, by the way.
I seen them smiling and all that when they doing what they gotta do. So
a smile don't mean you having fun. But the reason why I say that is though, because before when I said that like in high school I was waiting to become a senior or whatever. Like technically in my mind I was waiting to become cool. Like I thought being a senior playing basketball, like I'm going to be that person that everybody like, yo, you're cool as fuck, right? It didn't necessarily happen that way. I was a floater, goddamn. All right, so
he wasn't cool. He wasn't prom king. He said all that shit just to say I
voted for you, sir.
Huh?
I voted for you.
And ask me if I voted for you.
I mean, Kay, if you win, I win, goddamn. Nah.
So anyway, can you take it easy, Papa? Twin kilo.
I got my hand on it.
So, Core, how do you feel about that misconception? Do you agree that of course?
Listen, it's got to be a good twin and a bad twin, right?
Well, I guess.
You want to play? You want to play that game? I can show you a bad twin.
Well, hold on. So if I can take if I can take like 3 to 4 minutes just to get into something, I want to take y'all down Story Boulevard.
3 to 4 minutes?
Just listen to me. It's a story that it's something I've been waiting to get off my chest for a very long time, and it has to do with high school, right?
Okay.
So. And this is uninterrupted, please, yeah. And this is for actually Danny Melzer. This is for you. All right, Kai, please stop the ball. All right, no, sir. What? Hey, yo, what'd you say?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Stop playing.
All right, so all my life growing up as a kid, adults would tell me, when you work hard, you'll be rewarded. Right, hard work is rewarded. And so during the basketball season, when I was a sophomore, me and Kai actually were arguably the hardest workers when it came to practice, because we was on the JV team. JV didn't have their own practice, right? So our job was to prepare varsity, get varsity better. And if we worked hard, we knew we was doing that. Varsity was getting better, right? Core was looking at me like, because Core was on that team, he looked at me like, bro, you ain't work harder than me. I'm not saying that, bro.
Go ahead, blast him, bro. Go ahead. Please don't. Shot the water.
You need to relax. You should listen to the story. I know you should listen
to this. I'm like, yo, this is a good point you're making. So,
all right, cool.
Or at least I think you're about to.
Yeah. All right, so again, I was always told that when you work hard, you're rewarded for that, right? So we knew, me and Kai, or just me, if I worked hard, I was making the team better, and I was also making myself better, right? So in high school, varsity are the only games that matter, right? When it comes to anything that holds merit, you're trying to bring a championship back to the school. You're not talking about JV. Saying I drop buckets on freshmen, nobody gives a damn, right? All right, so in this story right now, we went to Norwalk High for a game, and for whatever reason, on this day, freshmen played first, then varsity, then JV. When usually it goes freshman, JV, varsity. Danny Melzer was the freshman coach, right? And he was also a coach on JV. So when he liked the freshman, he would get that freshman to play JV too. That's just how I go. If you nice, maybe you can play some JV minutes as well. Yeah, shout out to Richie Rodriguez, goddammit. So we start this game, and no lie, I had the first 6 points of the game. There's a timeout somewhere, and then I get taken out of the game for a freshman who, again, he already played all freshman game, right? So I never get put back into the game. So, of course, I'm upset. By the end of the game, we go into the locker room, and I let it be known to the point where I am ready to throw fisticuffs with this coach. I did try to fight him. Kai thinks I would have lost that fight.
100%.
I don't think so.
Bust his ass, 100%.
No, sir.
You would have felt that grown man strength, and you would have said, I'm sorry.
I plead the fifth. But anyway, so I end up getting suspended, and I was hurt, but more I was confused than I ever been in life at this point, right? I didn't know how to articulate myself then as a kid, but I do now. So Danny Melzer, you listening to this? I hope you take something from this, right? You're now a coach at New Canaan, which honestly, I'm kind of happy in a good way because you're not coaching minorities to a degree. So, and no disrespect, but years later when I went back to the school, Stanford High, when you was coaching those kids, right, and I tried to get my piece off, you invalidated my feelings. But the first thing that you said to me was, "You're still holding on to that?" And yeah, I am still holding on to that. And here's why. Here's why. So growing up, how we grew up, right? There's not a lot of safe, fun, sheltered environments that we can be a part of. Playing basketball gives people like me all of those things. Again, freshman and JV games are kind of meaningless, right? So me playing JV, the games I'm supposed to play, that was my reward for working hard, right? So again, when I was told when you work hard, you'll be rewarded. My reward was being able to play those games. So I remember after getting suspended, you took it a step further. I went to the gym to be with my team and just to be in that safe haven environment. You kicked me out of the gym, sir. And I like that hurt me again, because I'm like, and so what you don't know, what I'm trying to get at here is I want you to think about how that fucked up my psyche. So from there on until maybe I hit like 22, 23, I was living my life like, oh shit, I was always told to work hard and I'll be rewarded. Well, when I worked hard, I was actually punished. And I had trouble moving on. Like, why should I give shit my all? Why should I work hard when I got a real experience of being punished? Anyway, I know I got real serious.
Nah, bro.
So
Get it out.
Melzer, I hope you take something from that. Bro, we can move it along, goddammit. I wanted to get that out. I'm glad that's off my chest. Hey, yo, let's move it along.
Nah, but that's real, bro. And yeah, Melzer, like I heard you. I hope you heard what he said. And I mean, thank God you teach white kids now. All right.
I mean, we all got a Melzer story.
Oh, well,
Do you want to give one?
well, before we get to a Melzer story,
We ain't got it.
yeah.
Quick, Jay. I mean, he could vouch for this.
Uh-oh.
He almost caught these hands.
Well, see, those two other hands you almost caught, Melzer.
Man, great, but honestly, man, like it kind of helped me. I get what he's saying, and it could have had the same effect on me, but mine was more like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna carry this myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I get that, bro, because there's a lot of people who did that in my life too. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Coaches,
I can push back, but I don't want to invalidate your feelings.
You can push back. I'm not saying, so somewhere in there I kind of got off script. Like, I understand that I could have handled the situation differently. Like, because at first it started with, I'm just trying to get an explanation from him. I was like, why I didn't get back in the game?
Okay.
And the answer that he gave me, he was like, first he tried to say, like, I'm not the coach. Well, we know if a freshman coach, like, you are, like, no offense to JJ, but, you know, Melzer was kind of running things, right? And then I'm like, nah, seriously, Melzer, why I didn't get back in the game? And then, like, his tone was like, you know, like, you ain't get back in the game. I'm the coach. Like, just deal with it. And it's like, first of all, I feel like I'm owed an explanation because I worked hard. I worked hard that year. We won the goddamn championship. And I feel like I was a big part of that. Whether, you know, people want to believe that or not, I feel like I was a big part of that.
you definitely, both of y'all.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Man. Like,
But
and that's the people got a hard time understanding that basketball is a team sport.
right.
You know, like it's like it was Chris' team. I say that.
Something about Chris Evans for anyone,
Chris
our
Evans,
listeners.
It was Chris Evans' team, but without everybody, the whole, I don't know if it was 13, 14 of us, but everybody.
Them
played
practice
a
was intense,
huge
bro.
Hell
role
yeah.
in that, you know, because we didn't like, yo, y'all came up and y'all made it like there was more tough people on the team now.
Yes,
Feel
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Like,
It was just core to that point. The core
Yeah.
was their
And it was-
Draymond Green, goddammit.
Exactly. That's why people be like, yo, Draymond trash. I'm like, y'all don't know what Draymond doing.
Right, his value.
Y'all don't see it.
Right.
Feel me? I was like the J.R. Smith and the Draymond Green crossbreed.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. And that
Anyway, I just wanted to say, yeah, so if there was any pushback, I was just more or less getting at the fact that he was an adult and I was a child.
Okay, right.
So, like, the onus is on you to handle that the appropriate way. And I'm just challenging him now or encouraging him to see that. So next time I see you and or we have a conflab, you know what I mean?
Okay, what's a conflab?
A conflab is a British term for a conversation on the side. And, damn.
Who finna get this shot, bro?
Me? I gave a heartfelt story.
What's wrong with the bullets?
I don't know. I think I shot Westbrook.
Look, cool. How jam? Hey, you gotta
Your
push
heart jammed on you.
You gotta push it back.
It's on safety. You got what?
You gotta.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. All right. North American, the North American studies currently suggest that the average weight gain after exiting high school is 7.5 pounds, with the max average of the person gaining weight 15 pounds, aka they call it the freshman 15. When you go to college, they say that you'll gain 15 pounds. So okay, right. So I wanted to ask, if I can ask, what is your opinion, Core, of why people, or the most common reason why people gain weight after high school?
They getting older, metabolism slowing down, and they at school. They ain't working out, man. If you're not on a basketball team or like in a mirror sport, what you doing? You gonna sit in your room, do homework, eat.
Okay, right.
Wait, but you're asking not even necessarily like because I feel like and correct me if I'm wrong. You're talking about like for college kids.
He said freshman 15.
Well, that's what they call it.
Yeah, but you mean like just after high school period,
yeah,
right?
after high school in
So just
general.
like if you even didn't go to school.
If you didn't, shit. You ain't got no motivation to get your ass up. You gonna get fat.
And that's why I said I can see what he's saying. Like you
Right.
still not motivated. You watch TV, eating snacks.
Yeah, because in high school maybe the
Yeah.
girls or you were peer pressured or something like that. That's why you was trying to stay the course. And
I mean, I will hope
Well, you had gym.
yeah, but I mean sometimes
had-
I didn't always participate in gym.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
you ain't
but
always
there's
bring your
some-
clothes.
But there's some kids who did, like they needed straight A's, so they was going to participate.
Oh yeah, well, but I mean was gym really gonna get you fit though? What 45 minutes of gym class?
45 minutes
A
is
week?
better than doing nothing.
Yeah, but you're not necessarily working out. Like I remember some gym class at UV, man. I'm just chilling, walking across the
you gotta
track.
think about it. You in school for like 8 hours.
Tell him.
Are you?
So-
Damn, that's a job.
Now you get out of school. You're not in school for 8 hours. You eating those 8 hours.
Right.
Some people,
You know what I'm
I eat 1 meal a day. God damn it.
Yeah,
God
but that's
damn.
what I'm saying. You still fit. But some people who get out of school and they get fat, bro.
Right.
No, that's exactly what you're saying.
So how about you then? What? Like what do you think the most common reason is why people gain
I
weight
think
after
it's
high
because like it's pretty much the same thing he was saying. Like they lose like that motivation because maybe their motivation was like peer pressure, right? Maybe their motivation was girls. Like when you're in school, you're seeing a lot of people every day. Once you leave school, like. You know, you're gonna unless you're going like you got a job, you're going to work, or you're involved in some type of activity. You're not seeing that much people, especially with the year we just came off of with the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, goddamn.
Yeah, turkey. Keep that to your bruh. Stop it.
Oh, nobody gonna ask me, right? Nobody gonna ask me, Kai? Nobody gonna ask me.
What's your reason, bro? Can you just give your
all
goddamn
right. Hey, look, I want y'all to put some respect on it, all right? I don't want to have to shoot. I don't want to have to blast y'all, okay? Anyways, not necessarily similar, but I feel like people took high school for granted in terms of like you mentioned gym, but outside of gym, like okay, we went to Stanford High School, right? There was a new building, an old building. There was what 7 periods, 8 periods. 7 periods. So you would walk from this class to that class. You know what I'm saying? You did a whole lot of walking and shit. So that's like, not subconsciously, whatever. There was a lot of walking and shit involved outside of the gym or being on a sports team. So people took that shit for granted because you're not doing as much walking now. So get in the motherfucking gym. See my boy Core, goddamn. You heard?
Straight up.
I gotta shoot something.
Hey, yo, hold on. So I implemented this new segment called Finish This. A lot of people don't know I've been writing books for like the last 10 years, but I've never finished any of them though.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, listen, so what this segment is, it gives me it's a reminder for me to go back and finish those books and also a chance for me to go ahead and practice writing these books, right? So this is for you actually, Corey, all right? So I'm going to tell a little story and then I will ask you to finish it, okay?
All right, let's see how this goes.
I don't know why you had to think about that, sir, all right? I'm not disrespecting you, all right? But anyway, the story starts like this. Corey was the most popular kid in the entire school. People loved him. In many people's eyes, he could do no wrong. It was actually rumored that even his farts smelled like Coca-Cola. Core didn't realize how important he was or the influence he had on people, but he did have a minor understanding that people followed him. So one day when Core was highly upset because he got a C on a test, he had thoughts of just walking out of school and leaving for the rest of the day. As he was beginning to walk out the door, he noticed a bunch of people watching him. Core was then faced with two options, to leave or go back to class. Core decided to finish this.
In high school me?
And the story you.
The story me or high school me?
The story you.
I'm going to go back to class. That's the right thing to do. Everybody got their eye on me, and let people know that finish your work, get better.
Okay.
Be a better person. Be a better version of yourself. And make sure everybody else feels good about themselves. But back in high school,
Before you say that, Corey, because I knew it was going to go there, and I was happy it was going there. So I just want the statistic from whattobecome.com says 17% of students are chronically absent or like just leave school during the course of the day. So
your boy would have left.
he was one of those 17%.
I'm out.
So I'm assuming you played and correct me if I'm wrong, you played a lot of hooky?
Nah, I mean,
You ain't skip school?
He would come back.
Yeah, I would just not show up sometimes.
Yeah, play hooky.
Yeah, like nah, but I finished the days.
Oh wait,
That's what I'm saying, come
you was
back.
that serious leaving and then coming back? Like what's the?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
I only passed enough classes to graduate high school.
Oh, that's all you cared about.
Just
mean-
be on the team. That's it.
We can-
I already
I
knew
can relate to that in a
I knew I
relationship.
didn't
Me
want to
too.
go to college, so I wasn't really worried about that. But yeah, I would have left.
Yo,
bro.
can you speak on that a
I'm
little bit though? You said you already knew that you didn't want to go to college. So can you speak on that real quick?
Yeah, I already knew that. We got Black History class in 10th grade, and that's when it opened my eyes to a lot of stuff like that was going on in America. And a lot of my friends used to be like, "Who you think you is now, Cord?" Because that's when I started doing research on like,
Ain't that annoying? Ain't that annoying?
Yeah, yo, your friends hate you because you black.
Say who you think you are? Oh, you woke now? You woke now?
Yeah, it's like I started to learn more, and Miss Frazier used to hate that about me because I was always in class and I'd be like, well, tell the full story.
Yo,
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just what they telling to teach us and
Now
all
you
that.
gotta Google. You got Google at home and shit. You like, yo, wow.
Yo, but how much do we actually trust Google to like lead us to the sources that's gonna tell the full story?
You can't. You gotta dig and sift through it because even they put the first ones that they want you to see.
You gotta go to the
first
17th
dig.
page.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the back of the bus, pretty much, right?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'll
I was
beat
just
you
about
to
say
it.
that. Yeah.
God
Well,
damn.
there you go.
Yeah, that's what Black History Month. Black History class, African American Studies. That's what it was. African American Studies.
Did y'all have a food festival at the end?
I don't recall having one.
They didn't respect you.
Nah, they didn't.
They didn't respect you, sir.
Kai, he left. That's why he don't recall. He left school and then came back. So let me according to the same article whattobecome.com says 55% of the average family's budget goes to school clothing. How do y'all feel about that? Yeah.
That's unfortunate, and it is true though. I mean, you see, everybody look forward to the first day of school, the first week of school. They want to get their outfits ready, but like, yeah, that's really unfortunate, bro. That's how I feel. Unfortunate. I'm gonna leave it at that. What's up, Corey? How you feel about it?
That's sad, man.
Right.
That's sad. We had this one kid, Jay, man. His mom used to always say she was Haitian. She'd be like, I don't see you to school for fashion. And
Was that the
like,
kid who wear church shoes for everything? Like even for gym, like he had shorts on but with church shoes.
Corey was scared to say like.
Nah, she got him some clothes, but like he was a weird dude anyway.
Oh shit! He's not what you was used to.
I don't even want to keep it. Nah.
Don't call nobody weird, goddamn.
I mean, all right.
So yeah, weird. I think just means
He was
out of your
different.
norm. It's out of your
Yeah, he was
norm.
different.
But also on that same website too, it says the number one app among high school students today is Snapchat.
Today?
Yeah, I want to ask, do you think you know why? I have a theory. It's not.
wait.
No, I think that's cap.
No,
Run it back.
the number one app amongst high school students today is Snapchat, and other teenagers too, not just high school students. Like if somebody dropped out.
I'm not trying to push back.
Sending nudes.
Okay, that's what think. That's why you
gotta
think it is?
be, bro.
So
They
I
gotta
was
be.
gonna go with that is because like unlike Facebook and or Instagram, like where like everybody can kind of see stuff. Snapchat is like more of a click kind of thing, right? You get to pick who's gonna see what, right? So like that makes sense to me.
But you can also do that now on Instagram. They got the friends
Close
only
friends.
thing. Yeah.
Well, you can, but like maybe they downloaded it. It's in elementary or middle school.
I just want you to know, my pushback wasn't that like Snapchat. I was just surprised that TikTok is not the number one app amongst those kids. That's why I was surprised. Like, damn, not TikTok. But hey, I guess not. Goddamn.
No sir, goddamn it.
But since we're talking about high school, right? Yeah. And I know Kay. I mentioned that I stayed back a couple of times, right? Yeah. I was held
you
back.
You can't see my.
But
face.
look. So yeah, I played basketball, right?
Right.
I got so busy, right?
Oh man.
I got busy. First off, talking about school in general, I was like I misbehaved, right? And from 6th grade to 8th grade, I didn't do anything, right? they passed me. I was surprised that they passed me. So I did those same things in high school. Yeah. Why would I change? Like, I like what I was doing, so I did the same thing.
Right.
But then when I'm going to those classes, I'm like, why are these freshmen in here? Like, I don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? I thought I was in the 10th grade. but then also though, I realized like there was a rumor going around that they said, yo, Kai, if you stay back, you could be on the freshman team. I couldn't pass that up. I'm gonna get buckets on these young niggas. You heard? So yeah, I ran it up. You heard? I ran it up.
Yo, but before we get into our Your Honor segment, I just want to bring. Speaking of basketball, Corey, let me know if you remember this memory. It was like our first like.
I already know.
Yeah. So you had just got your neck tattoo.
Yes, sir. That one right there, sir.
And we was practicing hard. God damn it. And Kai must have I think you was cutting, and Kai must have grabbed your neck a little bit. So then he was like, hey, motherfucker, I just got this. And then I pulled up on you in the quickness. And instantly what I respected was you didn't so you took that, but you seen it like, I respect that. You're gonna fight for your brother. I respect that. And I think for me, maybe not for you, but for me, that's when I think our bond, for me, it was all right, we are cut from that same cloth. And I respect. Do you remember that story at all?
I don't, but
that's good for you because you was finna get a beat down.
Yeah, you finna get a beat down.
nah, I mean, I don't, because it's just, my life was made up of so many moments like that. But
Right.
Yeah.
bro, I've been respected y'all, bro. Like we came from the same block.
I was pissed though. I'm like, Corey, why the fuck is you worried about this tattoo? He said that because I locked his ass down. First off, that's a fact. I'm like, yo, no disrespect, but Corey, man, fuck this tattoo, bro. We bros, man.
Yeah, nah. I mean, that shit probably, I don't even remember that.
Right.
That shit probably wasn't even about that. I probably got mad because it hurt.
I mean, it's fresh.
that's
Now
his
you
thing.
grabbing the tattoo.
But it wasn't on purpose. I didn't think that's why I
Obviously.
got defensive a little bit because I'm like, yo, to me, I'm locking you down. But yeah, I probably did foul you, bro.
He was playing defense.
I mean, because there's no reason why I should touch his neck, right? So I probably did. God, no,
You're not gonna shoot me because you saying some wild scandalous stuff, all right? You gotta cut that out. You was blaster happy right now. I don't want to say the other word, but anyway, we are getting to our infamous 30 for 30. Kai, tell them what that means.
All right, we are now approaching our Your Honor segment. What this is, we simulate a courtroom-like setting where I'm going to be the prosecution, Kate's going to be the defense. We're going to argue our cases, and I like to refer to this as our gym class of this show. Like, we spend the whole time talking about academics, but really, I can't wait to bust his ass. So, Corey, you my bro. To this, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying he's not gonna bust my ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, up until this point, I've enjoyed our conversation so far, but I'm telling you, I'm mark my words, I'm finna bust his ass. Mark that. Okay, it's important to know
These are not our personal views and or thoughts or opinions, just another way for us to channel our competitive spirit in a positive manner. And since we have the champ, the gift, Corey here, he will serve as our honorable judge, and it will be your obligation to determine if I am found guilty or not guilty. So without further ado, here we go.
on today's docket, does high school prepare you for life? I'm going to be the prosecution, so I'm saying yes. All right. Quiet in the courtroom. Your Honor, not only does high school prepare you for life, I mean, in all actuality, high school prepares you for whatever it is you want to do with your life. By the way of happen chance or by the consequences that result from decisions that you've made, whether they're great or poor, right? The defense has been charged with 15th degree child abandonment by way of purposely misleading. Your Honor, I already know that you think that he's guilty, but I'm going to ask you to hold that thought, Your Honor, right? Please hold that thought and let me supplement that thought by presenting my case. So hold that, please, and I'm going to turn it over to the defense.
Your Honor, today I will show what the whole world already knows and thinks on a regular basis. High school does not prepare you for life at all. In fact, it can make life seem more confusing and challenging than it really is. Turn it over to the prosecution.
I appreciate that. At this time, I like to call the Honorable Judge the Gift Corps to the stand. May you please approach the stand, Corps. Are you present?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I like to request a couple of your valuable words in the form of answers to the questions I'm going to ask. Is that okay?
Let's get it.
All right. So currently you do many great things, I've noticed, right? And to be more specific, one of those things that you do is box. Is that correct?
Fact.
Let me ask you a little more of a personal question, if that's okay. Have you ever got into any fights in high school?
A ton.
Okay, so a ton, that means yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were to accept a boxing match, right, and we're going to say it was scheduled for July 4th, right, would it be accurate if someone was to say Core is fighting on July 4th?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honorable Judge. The gift Core, you can now remove yourself from the stand. I just want to throw this out there for people that's listening or watching at home and for the judge, right? Fighting in high school, fighting professionally. I turn it over to the defense.
Okay. I'd actually like to call the Honorable Judge Court to the stand as well. How you doing today?
What's up?
All right. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I'd like you to be as honest as possible, okay?
Let's go.
All right. Okay.
I just gotta. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can say that for after, sir. You can say that for after. So, is it fair to say that in life you will need to attain some money to survive?
Mm-hmm.
That's yes?
Yes.
Cool. And to do that, at some point you would have to get a job, right?
Yes.
Do you ever recall in high school taking a class that specifically focused on job interviews?
Not at all.
That's interesting. So, would you agree that relationships are a big part of life, whether romantic, friendship, mentorship, and so forth?
Yeah.
Do you ever recall taking a class that specifically focused on maintaining and navigating those relationships?
No.
So, is it reasonable to conclude that high school didn't prepare you for those two major important subjects that will constantly be a part of one's life during and certainly after high school?
I agree with you.
All right. So no further questions. You can remove yourself from the stand, and I'd like to turn it over to the prosecution at this time. But I want to do something different. Generally, you close first. Oh, you want to?
Yeah,
okay.
We're going to keep it running. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Handicap match. I ain't for it. But look, it's important to know, Your Honorable Judge Court, that we are getting to our closing statements. Now, I just want to address some things that the defense just said. He said that there was no interviews or no classes like that, right? You don't necessarily. Oh, you can answer, actually. All right, don't answer. All right, cool. Yeah. Don't answer. But just give me a head nod or something like that. In high school, I need the head nod. In high school, there was a store, right? A Mecca store. There was another store, right? Cool. He shook his head, yes. How did you get that job? You don't have to answer that, but you did have to interview for that job, okay? And then talking about relationships, do we remember health class? Right? It was a class. Maybe the defense didn't pay attention in that class. However, they did talk about some things, like sexual things, transmitted diseases, STDs, stuff like that. So it prepares you to get into them guts protected. All right? So anyhow, Your Honor, child abandonment is not just physical abandonment. It is also emotional abandonment, where there is no emotional support or active encouragement to do better regardless of the current situation. I'd like to repeat that the defense has been charged with 15th degree child abandonment by way of purposely misleading, right? Once again, emotional abandonment. No active encouragement to do better regardless of the current situation. Now, you might ask me, or you might be thinking, what is the current situation? There's a kid right now in high school, right? And the defense is here purposely advocating that high school will not prepare that kid for life, right? Purposely misleading this young youth, okay? Right? Yeah, misleading the youth. That youth will be influenced by this grown-ass man, right? And that can and will impact this young man's future negatively. Your Honor, it is at this time I beg you to activate that feeling that you had of him being guilty, or of this waste man being guilty, right? Clog your ears from this point on so you do not get hit with the misleading persuasion that he's about to try to pull right now, right? Once again, Your Honor, he is guilty. You will come back with that verdict. I thank you for your time, and I rest my case.
All right, thank you. I don't know how we got through all that nonsense, but first of all, I do want to address that in school, yes, there was jobs, and maybe you had to interview for a job in Stanford High. It was called Rob's, but there still wasn't any class that prepared you for said interview. So that's just one. Anyway, though, Your Honor, not only did you agree when you were on the stand that high school didn't teach very valuable things to set you up for life after school, one could easily say by not doing so, they did you a disservice and they put you in a situation to fail. I think I've done more than enough to get a not guilty verdict, and I will leave that in your hands, and I rest my case.
Your honorable judge, the gift core. When it comes to K's innocence, how do you find him?
Innocent.
What? Not guilty, baby. You know what the fuck is going on.
Hey, yo.
You know what's going on, man.
Look, please meet us in the comment section. We want to appeal that ruling. This
You can't.
judge,
Double
he full of
jeopardy.
shit.
How many times I gotta tell you that shit? We beat the case.
Not if the judge was on some bullshit.
I presented my case is better than yours.
That's not true.
Look, now you're getting violent. You see this shit?
I mean, we got blasters.
Nah, bro.
No, anyways, though, what did he? Go ahead, you got me. What did he present that made you think that he's not guilty, or that made you rule that way?
He's right. Like we had Robs and Mecca, but there was no class for that. There was no class that taught us how to make a resume, put in a job application, figure out.
And I should have brought this up, and I didn't. So that's my
No,
fault.
we're not.
We were talking about school. We are talking about school.
I know.
Sir.
I thought you were saying, are we assuming that they're not doing that today? Because I don't know if they're.
No.
doing,
I don't know if
okay.
they're doing that today. I don't
Right,
know.
right.
That, but I'm saying.
I'm talking about Well, because the question was, what you were saying was that he was neglectful.
Yeah.
By telling his kid that he's not getting prepared for life, and it's like. It really isn't. What is it showing him? And that's what he was saying.
But okay, shout out to the defense. He did a wonderful job.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
So he convinced you, right, to rule that way. However, in school suspension, are you familiar with ISS?
Yeah.
ISS, what is that for? That is, if you are misbehaving, you go to ISS instead of being suspended from the actual school. So you're being detained, right? And then to fix your behavior or correct your behavior, correct your behavior, and then you can go to the next class. You saying that is not a valuable lesson to teach someone for life?
That's a great way to institutionalize somebody.
Yeah. Look, I want to hold on. See, and stop pretending to. Oh yeah.
I got no for it.
Should have hit him right in the goddamn. What they call it? The Adam's apple. That's what happened when you lose.
Microphone.
No, but what I want to say is that you got chill because that might sound crazy, right?
Nah, it's good.
All right, but what I want to say is like I'm not saying school doesn't teach you some things, right? There is, but it's more like a fend for yourself. The things that you learn in school that's gonna help you after life, it's kind of it's up to you to do that, right? Those relationships, that's up to you to make those relationships. Nothing in school teaches you those things. So superintendents, be better, goddammit. All right.
I ain't got nothing for it, man. You good job, man. And we're gonna have a conflict off air court because that was some bullshit. So I like to get into a quote. Can I get into a quote?
Yes, sir.
And this quote, it comes from one of our guys, Ryan Noel. Goddamn. Here's the quote, and it's a poetic bite, right? Don't AO me. It's a poetic bite. It's no how. It is not long enough to be considered a poem.
It's not what?
Fuck. All right, anyways, here we go. Here's the quote. I'm going to say quote. Here's the quote. All right. I'm trying to nurture friendships with meaning. Keep feelings from fleeting. Communicate more freely whilst abstaining from words that cut my loved ones so deeply. Had to take a moment of silence. Respect to my guy, Ryan Noel. That shit was fire, bro.
You bodied that, brother.
You definitely did. Look, I live by that poetic bite. You know what I'm saying? I live by that right now.
I'm asking you to cut it out, man.
Well, I gotta cut it out.
I don't like it. I don't like.
you
that,
don't
bro.
like it?
Yeah, I don't appreciate that. God damn.
Anyways, I kind of live by that now. I'm trying to nurture all my relationships, at least the ones that I care about. And I'm practicing every day to deliver my words differently because there's power in words. So if you did something wrong, I'm not gonna be like, yo, Corey, you dumb as hell. Nah, cause there's power in that. I don't want you to think you dumb. You're not dumb. So I gotta rephrase that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to, misconception?
Yeah. That misconception when it comes to high school is that the only thing that matters is your grades, and I think we kind of got into that already. I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you agree that that's a misconception?
Yeah, I mean, my grades don't affect me right now.
Wait, but as it pertains to school, grades do matter though. To
It
evade.
said the only thing that matters is grades. That was the misconception.
Okay, touche then. Touche.
What were you saying, Corey, before Kai interrupted you rudely?
Grades didn't change my life. You know what I mean? They didn't. It all depends on what you want to do. I already knew what I wanted to do.
Right.
I already knew that I didn't want to go to college, so I didn't really care about my grades. I just wanted to be on the basketball team,
Right.
be on with my boys and compete.
Competitive spirit, goddamn.
Competitive spirit.
Yes, sir.
But
Corey, average what?
Hey,
I guess. But hold on, I can give a misconception off the dome, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Off the dome. What? I was gonna say off the tippy. That's one too.
Okay.
All right, look. All right. Do it again. Shut your ass up. Almost got your ass. But anyway, a misconception that I got off my dome is that grades. Bro, all right,
Look over here, come on, bro.
yo, grades, like your grades is an indication of how smart you are. No, sir. Your boy, in middle school, your boy was on gangster road. That's F. You heard me? But your boy was smart as hell.
Wait, why you say that so proudly?
Well, I mean, the reason why I said it probably because I breezed through middle school, like all Fs, and I passed every grade. Like,
No, they just graduated. They said we tired of seeing you. I ain't gonna say the yeah. They said we tired of seeing your ass. Get your ass up out of here. All right. Okay. I didn't
hit him with it.
Anyway, so I watched.
Nah. Go ahead, Kay.
God, Zoinks, man. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Let me breathe, bro. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Let me breathe.
All right, anyway, I watch Animal Planet and Discovery Channel because I'm someone who believes that we can learn a lot from animals and or appreciate the things that they do, right? So now animals don't go to school, but but they do teach their young different things, right? So something that I ran into was it's a bird called the fairy wren. Now they teach their youngs a password, and this password is how they eat and or tell their parents that like I'm me. Right, so how they do that is the mother. Why you laughing, sir?
Because it's interesting.
Oh, so how they do that is the mother bird. She sings to the children when they're in the eggs before it's hatched, and then in those singing there's a certain pitch involved, and then so when they come out they know that, and they just like emulate that pitch. And so when a perfect example, I watched a video. This specific bird, they came back to the nest and they was making that call, right? They were singing and then they didn't get it back and they got up out of there. And good thing they got up out of there because it was a bigger bird waiting for them and he was trying to.
Yeah, but hold on. So all them birds look exactly alike. They don't know what their kids look like.
I don't know, but they not taking any risks. God damn it! They said no, sir.
Damn, like you don't know what your kids look like, my boys.
Maybe, but they got burnt too many times. Who knows? Imagine how hard your life gotta be if you like I can't trust my own kids. You gotta prove it to me.
That shit's crazy.
Like your dad, it's me. It says, "What's the password, son?"
So I'm assuming like they
No,
got
sir.
like no, they can't smell or anything like that.
No, that's not it at all. That's just how they do things.
All right, man, we gotta talk. What's the bird?
Fairy wren.
All right, well, I mean, I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna talk back, but I'm gonna holler at you, fairy whatever. Come on, man. What the shit? Cuckoo, you heard? Cuckoo. So, you have any more misconceptions, sir?
Yeah, I got one more.
Let's get it. Wait, first off, wait. Corey, we talking about high school. Is there anything that you want to get off your chest?
I thought you were gonna say something. It's hard to think on the spot, so maybe off this misconception you could think of something. I will. Or what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say. So another misconception is that appearance is the key to acceptance. Now I know in a school, especially high school, right? There is that peer pressure there, and you think I gotta be fly. No,
Okay.
But I know that some people may feel that way, but it's not. Like again, there's certain the floaters, right? There are probably people who don't give a damn about clothing, and they will accept you. Or the loners, they need a friend, so be their friend. God damn it! How you feel about that, Core?
Yeah, I was that kid.
What, you just cared about the clothes and stuff, right?
Yeah, I was definitely that kid. I bought I went to Records every day.
Records was a store on the east side of Stanford, by the way, Stanford, Connecticut.
Is that where you bought the Black Label shirts?
Yeah, I bought Black Label shirts from there. They was robbing me.
The shirts went for what, 50 or 100?
Just too much money.
$50 a shirt.
Too much money.
No,
we in high school.
No comment.
Right.
Yeah, no comment on that one.
I was being finessed. And go ahead.
That's one of the reasons though why I did want to join the sports team though, so I could just wear the sports attire and I don't got to worry about like you gonna call me a bum, but I'm an athlete. So what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah. I'm not fresh, but I dropped 50. What's going on?
Well, never. Yeah, okay.
Okay, no. But I told you that's why I joined the freshman team. I dropped buckets on the freshman team.
I'm saying, he ain't lying. You're not lying.
Had to run it back.
But
What the hell?
Nah, man. I mean, yeah, acceptance is real.
Right.
In high school, because everybody around you, you had to fit in with whatever group you was in, whatever clique you was already in. You had to keep fitting in that group or what was cool.
Oh, do you
really thought that was that?
You feel that? You feel like when you was like part of a group, you was never really truly accepted. You had to always keep proving that.
You already. I mean, this is what you already believe now. Like,
okay,
coming from where we came from, we already Jordans, Nikes,
Right.
stuff like that. We already valued that as cool.
Right.
So it wasn't like we were trying to be cool. It was just that's what we believed was cool. So then when we got to school and we saw the Gothic kid, you know what I'm
So
saying?
you finna get these jokes, sir.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you don't wear Jordans because that's what we believe that.
But I can say though, I am happy or like that we were lucky in this way, and this might sound a little weird, but like because my dad, his financial situation, he couldn't afford to buy us those Jordans and stuff, and now I can see if he did buy us those Jordans, we would have been just like that. Like, damn, like you don't got the latest Jordans on, so I'm. In that way, like we was privileged in that way that my dad couldn't afford to buy us fucking Jordans.
I mean, sometimes the humble beginnings make you like that. That's why I wasn't like that. I didn't make fun of those kids, but at the same time, I was like, damn, but I'm fly though.
Wait, you never got peer pressure to make fun of those kids?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's kids I did make fun of. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
So they
I
was getting
cool,
these jokes.
I was cool with kids like that too, though.
Got you.
You know, but my thing was I always made fun of people as just like it was cool to have fun and make jokes. Whenever somebody took it serious, I felt bad for them. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just joking. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Like,
I mean,
He roasted them, then he feel bad when he see him crying. He like, oh, I just said them
yo,
kicks look
bro,
crazy.
Yeah. Like, I ain't mean it like that, bro. You can have these kids.
yeah, but like their experience, like you know, what I'm saying like yeah, you just said that yo, your kicks is dirty, but you at their crib. Like they going through some shit. So to you it's like, yo, I was just joking.
Yeah, but some kids you don't know that when you're in high school. So like some kids I make fun of them because like look at Mo. Mo used to wear them shoes.
That was the coach,
all
by the way.
time,
Basketball coach.
right? But Mo had more money than everybody.
That's a fact.
But that's just how he lived. Like shoes wasn't important to him. So
We don't value buying clothes over here.
Yeah, I don't either. God damn it. Do
me
you?
either.
Oh, let's get it.
Anymore,
Let's get it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not
thank
something
you.
that's important. But at that time, it's because that's what we were brought up in. Product of our environment.
Yep.
That's it. So
Respect.
Yeah, respect.
I'm gonna get into the keyword search tool. The keyword search. So what this is I type into a keyword search tool, and today's topic was high school. So I typed in high school, and what will happen is it will formulate a bunch of words or populate a bunch of words associated with it, and tell me at what volume it was searched. Right. So I typed in high school, and what came up was, or what I seen was the Irregular at Magic High School. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Hell no. What's that?
Well, okay. So
You heard it?
no.
that was 11th on the list with a search volume of 38,217. Right. So the Irregular at Magic High School, it is a anime show on Netflix. Okay. And just a quick synopsis of the two main characters begin their studies at an elite magic high school, and then chaos soon erupted in the form of a terrorist attack. But I seen them, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Let me just look into this real quick. So I looked into it, and that was that. Goddamn. We good?
Yeah. I just, you know what I mean? I'm not used to having headgear on. You know what I mean?
What I just read?
Yeah.
It's
It's
not for you, man. You don't like anime. It's not for you.
I'm not an anime lover either.
Right.
brother. Kay, when it comes to high school, how do you feel people can be above average?
Being above average when it comes to high school, I would say, one, don't be afraid to try new things, or don't be afraid to try things you don't know you don't like yet. And if you're anything like me, when any adult or authority figure told you things like that, you probably rolled your eyes. Don't roll your goddamn eyes when I'm telling you this right now if you're in high school and listen to this. And also, a quick example of that is like when I was in high school, I perceived theater a certain way, like the theater kids. And so
Like
I never...
doing plays.
Yeah, like doing plays and stuff, and and dressing up and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But I perceived them a certain way, so I was like, I'm never trying that. Like, these dudes is lames. I ain't doing that, right? But as I got older, like I realized, like first of all, I love dressing up, like costume wise. Like I love doing things that I didn't do when I was a kid, right? And that's a different trauma. We gotta talk about a different day. God damn it. But then another thing, like I think that I am a good entertainer. So I like. Who knows? If I would have tried that when I was young in high school or maybe middle school, that could have been something that I was really into. So don't be afraid to try those things. And also, relationships are important. So I encourage you to go ahead and talk to somebody that might not be in your clique, right? And at least once a month, talk to somebody that's not be in your clique. And you never know what will come from that. So I think that's how you can be above average when it comes to, or in high school, goddammit. Make you above average high school student.
Respect, man. Core, when it comes to high school, do you want to give your opinion on how people can be above average, how kids can be above average in high school? Or teachers or whatever?
I would say just do what you want to do. Like really, I mean, because we all have your dreams change as your life goes on, and they're gonna change year to year or every 2 years, 3 years, whatever. It could change month to month. Like you might like for real, you might like something today, but you might like something more tomorrow. You just haven't been exposed to it. So you need to see everything, try everything that you know, comes into your mind, or you may think it's cool. Just go out there and give it a shot, because you don't know if you like it. Like,
Right.
I never did track because I didn't like the little shorts. I was like, yo, my shorty can't see me in these little shorts. You know, they came and got me from the basketball team, and I was like, yo, Parnez, I'm not doing this, bro. These shorts is mad little. My joint, you know what I'm saying, gonna be all crammed up. Nah,
Somebody's
bro.
Willie Johnson, goddamn.
Yeah, bro, like, bro, I'm not doing it. You feel me? He was
But you saying that because like you probably would have been good at it.
I would have been great. But yo, I'm willing to live with that, bro. Because listen, my shorty was not about to be like, oh, you got a little joint. Nah.
Hey, yo, I appreciate that personal story.
Nah, no them little shorts on, dog.
Yo, all right, yo.
Little biker joint. Nah,
Now we getting into we getting ready to close the show out with information the guru will make you pay for. So what this is usually someone gets some type of influence, right? And they try to take advantage of people who are ignorant. Remember, ignorance is expensive. The less you know, the more you pay. I promise you that, right? So what they usually do is they'll sell you classes, courses, or sometimes in-person sessions of basic information, or sometimes information that does not work at all. So this one is for any parent or guardian thinking about placing their child in a program similar to Beyond Scared Straight, right? Because that child is acting out. I would strongly encourage you to listen to my opinion first, but you can do whatever the hell you want to do. So I got 3 tips to help you out. All right, number 1, look at how you are defining acting out, okay? Is it a behavior that disrupts the child's development, or is it behavior that interrupts the family's day-to-day? What is it exactly? The first step is to always identify what the problem is, right? Number 2, get an understanding of why they are acting out. That is important, right? Is it to gain attention? Are they not getting enough attention from parents or from teachers or any authoritative figure? Or are they acting out to have power in your household? Do you not allow them the power of choice? Can they not pick their clothes out? Do you have to pick out their socks? Huh? I don't know. Don't do it, okay? Is it because they're trying to get revenge? Because they don't have power? Because they're not getting the attention that they require? Do they want to get revenge on you as a parent or a guardian? I don't know, but the point is you have to figure that out. So again, you need to get an understanding of why they are acting out. And then last is the action you take. I believe you first seek an understanding, right? And then you open the lines of communication. You set an observable example. So you be the person that you want your child or whoever you have in your whatever. You be the person that you want to be your household, whatever, right? You show them the way and you be consistent. And then here I think is the most important one, right? You accept support from others outside of your home. If you have a friend or a guidance counselor reach out to you, don't feel like they're disrespecting you or they're saying that you're a bad parent. No, they want to help you out. So accept that help. Now, if you are a parent and or a guardian and your child is not acting out or you are already doing these things, that's great for you. I encourage you to share your story because that will inspire others, all right? However, if you are strongly considering putting your child in a program because they are acting out, just know everything I just laid out right there may be the same thing that they do, and that is information that a guru will make you pay for. You dig? Oh, my fault. And I got excited right there. I just fucked that up. But anyways, Core. If people want to find you to connect with you, where can you be found?
At the gift _7.
And do you have any current events or anything going on that?
Nah, man, just lost my last fight.
It happens.
Yeah, I took that one tough for one day, and then I said, man,
Gotta get that dirt off my shoulder.
I done lost before. I ain't undefeated in the street.
Right.
I ain't undefeated as an amateur. I ain't undefeated as a pro now.
Right.
But we still gonna get this money.
Yes,
Still
sir.
gonna keep fighting.
Yes,
We
sir.
still gonna keep chasing.
Yes,
dreams.
sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Let's
so
get it.
listen and always remember being competitive is a positive attribute. Being average is a choice, goddammit.